Hello, how are you? Habari yako? Salama sana. Karibu bwana pia. Karibu bwana kutoka. Citizens who are wondering what is going to happen to our children after grade 6. And it is also the reason why we are implementing the student-centered funding model. And we have reasons for that, and I'll explain. Number 2, 7, as a fresher. And I had a loans board. I paid my loan facility with. So the loan component is not a new thing. It's what has always been there. It's what we have rural areas, informal settlements, marginalized areas, they send to university. It is the reason laboratories in those schools, because those schools, many of them are to setting during the examination. That disturbs me a lot. 1,000 children who go to school and they have no chance of going to university because about 12% of the students are in band 1. But all of them, without exception, go to band 1. Children who are associated with disabilities, they are classified as vulnerable. All of them go to band 1. And students whose parents loan, we decided that for these kids, we raise it. And that is roughly maybe something below 5,000 shillings a semester. 90% loan and scholarship, 80%, 10% loan, and the household pays 10%. Loan and 10% household they pay.
President. Let's put our hands together.
Please, you can take your seats, for lack of a better word. And that was a very wrong classification. And that is why when I became Vice Chancellor of Moi University, then Professor Ogot, saying that the minister is causing confusion, there is a lot of value in us balancing our education between knowledge, 1,000 students in our TVETs. I started the first 30. Evans, my good friend Evans Mushanga. Your issue is that the default. You know, any student who has gone through university, unless their parents paid the full fee, any crime, if you have a loan and you genuinely don't have the money to pay for it, because you can't ask a person who is tamaking to pay, because, I mean, you'd just be asked more aggressive nowadays. So I think the position, it's the honorable thing to do so that the next bunch of kids can also act.
My name is Honorable Sang Linda Chepkoech from the Strathmore Law School. And Mr. President, I must put down my book to say something. It has always been my dream to meet the president. And today, I've met you, but keep quiet, I want to say something, Mr. President, when you entered this hall, I was watching your steps. And when we came in here, we could see there are seats that are white. You've worn, beginning from your coat, you've worn white, and at the end, it's white. So from far, starting point, and to the end, you are wearing all white. Mr. President, it means peace. Please, look into this new funding model. Mr. President, look into it 3 times, look into it, and ensure it favors everyone. Most of us here are from vulnerable backgrounds. We are just in some schools because of purposes and because of our mouths. Mr. President, look into it. Please, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you. What maybe we could agree on a way forward. And let me suggest one, that this has been a very healthy conversation. I must say that you have enriched my thinking. You have given ideas that give a suggestion on the way forward. I value every suggestion that has been made here. Many people here have given suggestions on how we can make it better. My good friend Junior here said that let us improve on what has been there, make it better, so that our universities can move forward and all the students can look at the model positively. You have said that there are certain reconsiderations that have to be made. We have all the vice chancellors here, majority of them. We have my staff from the Ministry of Education. We have people from Higher Education Loans Board. We will take into account the issues you have raised. Beyond the funding model, you have told me about matters to do with fighting corruption. You have told me about how we create better representation for students in our universities. You have told me about all the other issues. They are very important issues to me, and I will look into those issues. Let me propose a round of applause for all those who gave wonderful suggestions. Tuwapige makofi. And to all the good guys who attended this, and forgive me those who did not have a chance to speak. I will make another occasion available for us to be able to engage on this model again. Asanteni sana. I wish you well. Take my greetings to your comrades and colleagues in your universities, and I wish you well and see you soon. Asante sana.
They have too much, but because they have compassion on the people in the society who the government is unable or unwilling to help. Ministry be able to put it better than the president himself. The other person that the comrades are very angry with is in Mr. President. As things stand, we do not have a representative. Ukweli ama uongo? We do not have a representative unless you enable us. We have 22 CSS, we have CASs, we have permanent secretaries, and all these people have budgets and they have salaries, but I'll put that aside, Mr. President.
Only 12% of the whole population of the students in this country are placed in Band 1.
This guy in front here. Yep.
To His Excellency, Mr. President, all protocols observed.
I will take it as homework. Yes, maybe my PS there can help me.
Professor Mugendi is
also tell Karen that KRA is not the only parameter we